Welcome back to Family and Fit, where we talk fitness and how to integrate it in your busy lifestyle. So, today we're going to start off with protein shake for lunch. Now, these are like one of the best protein shakes that I've seen that are already pre-mixed up that you can just buy from Walmart. They're equate value. They're supposed to be there's like some Premier brand or something like that, so they're supposed to be like the generic version of the Premier. I think they're like $15 for like a 12-pack, so like $1.10 each or something like that, which is not bad at all. They have 30 grams of protein, and the protein within these are actually a very good quality protein, especially for being a pre-mixed and for the price. It's got milk protein, concentrate, and isolate, which is it should be a form of whey protein. That's known to be one of the best proteins for muscle growth and whatnot. So I'm gonna go ahead and crash this thing real quick. The flavor on these are pretty good too. I'll definitely have to say that. They taste very close to like a Slim Fast with a little bit of a proteiny aftertaste, but I think they're really good for, like I said, the price, the macronutrients in it. They actually have some micronutrients in it as well, which is a plus. A lot of protein powders don't even have micronutrients in it, so it's a good way to get a little bit of more micros in, especially if you don't take multivitamins or anything like that. So I've generally been taking in about 3 of those a day. I've been taking in one for breakfast, lunch, and then when I get home from work. And so breakfast is just to boost my protein levels up early in the morning, because I generally am not eating anything, mainly just coffee, and I'll kind of use the protein drink, like a vanilla one, as a coffee creamer. So I don't use coffee creamer or anything like that. I'll just use this vanilla protein shake, and then I'll put in some instant coffee into that vanilla protein shake. And that's just been like one of my go-to bomb supplements kind of that I use on a daily basis. Now for lunch, I'm out of town working right now, so I'm having to go to just wherever and eat, and I've eaten some restaurant food a couple times, but it just gets so expensive that I just can't afford to do that all the time. And plus I want to bring to you guys some value and just add things to the channel that anybody can do. So for like my lunch now is I'm gonna get a boost of 30 grams of protein, get my protein macros up a little bit, and I'm probably gonna go eat some crap food from somewhere, probably just some fast food, that way I can make it just super cheap and not spend too much money. And then for when I get home, I'm consuming one more, and that last one there is for whenever I get home. I'm always super hungry and I just want to crash hella food. So a way for me not to crash hella food is to consume liquid calories, and then again also boosting the protein levels up again. So just between the 3 of those, I have 90 grams of protein in me, and I have to hit roughly about 60 more grams of protein, which, as long as I'm eating somewhat decent, it should not be hard to consume 60 more grams of protein. They only have like 160 calories in them too, so you're looking at roughly like 500 calories for 3 of them, and that still leaves a window where I could drink another one, and if I needed to get another boost of protein, but it's going to be almost impossible for me to not hit 60 more grams of protein. So whenever I go do my lunch right now, it's probably not going to be the most macro friendly. It's probably going to be just straight crap food, but it's okay. It's just another day of the week. It's not going to be one of the most healthy choices, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do, because your wallet just won't allow you to eat as healthy as you can anytime that you can. So this is just kind of a way to keep the macronutrients right, so that way you can make gains in the gym and continue to see progress within the gym. Another thing with consuming one of these before lunch, instead of being super hungry, and you can consume this like as soon as you get out to your car, then it'll just be a little bit more easy for your hunger to not force you to like order half the menu or order a bunch of stuff that you shouldn't. So let's go ahead and roll out and get some lunch now. So it appears the YouTube gods are after me again. The video quit recording is something that tends to get in the way of shooting video, making content. It's like the audio quality sucks, the camera didn't record, something bad's always happening. Here we are again with footage not recorded. I went through the drive-thru and everything. I was going to take y'all through me taking my order, all that cool stuff, and me actually sitting there eating my sandwich. And I was going to give y'all a breakdown of the macronutrients, which I went ahead and did. I was going to go online to McDonald's.com and pull off the information, which I did. And here you can see it displayed on the screen. So I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of some of the tips that I utilize to keep this thing cheap and make it as potentially macro friendly as possible. So I didn't really modify this meal too much, but the one thing that I did do with this meal to make it macro friendly, I left the mayo off of the McChicken. Now, just by leaving the mayo off of the McChicken, you'll see that it drops from 410 calories to 310 calories. That's like a quarter of the calories. That's a huge, huge amount of calories. You could do something much better, like if you have to have some type of sauce, like you'd probably be better off with ketchup, or you could use buffalo sauce, which is going to be lower in calories. And I think actually the McDonald's buffalo sauce is like actually not that low in calories. But if you had some type of other hot sauce, like a Frank's hot sauce, or there's other lower calorie solutions other than 100 calories of mayonnaise. So that's the first thing that you can do to make sure that you're really dropping the calories down. Now for the second thing, and you can do this with pretty much any sandwich, and this is one of my favorite things to do with these poverty type of meals, because it still stays cheap and your macros are a lot better. So what I'll do is I'll either order like 2 McChickens or 2 McDoubles, or sometimes I order a McChicken and a McDouble, and what I'll do is I'll throw away the bread from one of the sandwiches. And if I do like a McChicken and McDouble thing, the funny thing I do is I throw away the bottom bread and I keep both the tops. That way I get like the mayonnaise, the ketchup, the pickle, minus the mayonnaise. I still always do away with the mayonnaise, sorry. But I'll still have the ketchup and the mustard and all that. And a lot of times when I do the no mayonnaise things, I will get like buffalo sauce or some other type of condiment to go on it. Alright, so as you can see here, there is a 150 calorie drop in calories. Now, my math might just be wrong, but 150 calories just for the piece of bread that is on the sandwich. So you're easily able to take simple tricks like this and just stay on top of your diet. You don't have to worry about necessarily eating stuff like a McDonald's and whatnot. You can easily just do these little simple tricks to make sure you save enough calories whenever you're out eating something like this. And then, by doing away with stuff like the bread, you're going to help your protein levels be a little bit higher, because if you look, the protein levels are not much different between the with bread and without bread. And the protein ratio is already not good in these hamburgers because they have such a high fat percentage. So this is just another little trick that I use to, stay on top of things. And I just hope that you guys implement these skills if you have trouble with dropping weight and you just don't want to consume a bunch of extra calories and you're trying to lean bulk. And if you're one of those people that can just eat whatever and you don't get fat, then hey, who cares? Just do you. But I'm definitely one of those people where I absolutely have to watch what I eat, how much I'm eating, what I'm eating, and to stay on top of it, or else I will get fat, I will gain weight, and I do it very easily. And it's kind of a pain in the A, but oh well, it is what it is. I'm just hoping and praying that when I reach like my genetic potential, I can consume a lot more food and not have to worry about it. I feel like I can already see a pretty big difference from whenever I was like fat, skinny, and I was frail. That I can actually consume quite a bit more calories now than I was able to consume then. So I already feel really great about that, and hopefully I can just continue to take this thing further, take it to the next level, and be able to consume even more calories, and just love this fitness journey all the way out. Sorry guys, the footage got lost for this. Hopefully y'all hit that subular button and that notification bell, so that way you can see our videos that are posted every Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're here to promote fitness for the 9-to-5ers, for those people who are just busy AF and they have heck of a lot of stuff to do. They have work and kids and college and all this hectic lifestyle. So just stick with it. And if you can't stick with it, at least educate yourself on it, so when you do have time to stick with it, you can execute this thing properly. Have a great day, y'all, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.